If you scroll through my Gears GG page here, you'll see that I have 6 mice and 1 keyboard. But in reality, I have 7 mice, 3 keyboards, and the magnum opus of this video, the XXL Pulsar Super Glide mouse. I think we have a bit more than that now, so let's talk about it. What you guys just saw there was the boxes from my collection, of which is now about 14 mice, which is soon to be 16. I currently have 2 on the way as I'm recording, which should be here today. I don't know if I'm reviewing those yet. But for the sake of the video, we're just going to work with whatever I have in inventory on that shelf back there. So we're going to convert to hand cam, coming in about $200 and 52 grams. This is my custom built Pulsar X2H Mini, which I got from Pulsar by You, which is Pulsar's custom mouse building service. And it is one of my favorite mice to use generally because, as you already know, I made a video on the X2H Mini shilling the hell out of that thing. And I generally still think it's a worthy investment. I thought as much to such a degree that I bought my own custom built one. As you can see, I went with like white clicks, the white plastic wheel, the transparent white shell, and I got AIMS engraved on the side right here. And on a scale of 1 to 10, I think this mouse is generally a really good 9.5 to 10. Hard 9.5, light 10. Beautiful mouse. I would love to keep using this, but I never remember to charge my mice ever for any reason. Next on the list is the Scyrox V8, which is very similar in shape and size to the X2H Mini. As you can see, I have 2 of these in black and white because there's a whole situation going on me trying to order it, and the only one on the website at the time when I was wanting to buy it was the black one. And then I realized Max Gaming ships internationally, so I went on Max Gaming and ordered myself a white one. This comes in about 36 grams, and I believe it's $80 post shipping. Very beautiful mouse. The white one definitely is a little bit of a crumb magnet sometimes, but there's no issue really if you just simply clean it off. On an out of 10 scale, the Scyrox V8 will get a hard 9. Up next is the Hitscan Hyperlight. If there ever was a mouse I was to give a 10, it would be this one right here. I recently was playing Fortnite with this mouse, and then it died. And I swapped to my X2H Mini, and then something just did not feel right about it at all. This thing feels so good in terms of claw grip, and it feels so good in the hands. As you can see, it's another white variation I got because, you know, it matches the setup. I just think this mouse in specific is one amazing. I'd say it's semi high budget, but I got this at about $110. The mouse itself was $80, but the 4K dongle I purchased with it was about $25. I'm just going to combine those together for the sake of the video. I genuinely believe that this mouse right here, 10 out of 10, definitely a good budget collage. This here is my regular white X2H Mini, which I have some Super Glide tape on them. It's called Super Grip. And this really is where it all began. I don't really need to give this a rating because I'll pretty much have given this the same thing as the custom X2H Mini. This one came in about $70 though. There's nothing new I can add to this. It's pretty much the same review I gave the custom X2H Mini, but it's simply a completely solid white shell. Regardless, I'm still gonna give this thing a 9 out of 10. Man, I would really consider this like an oldie but a goodie. The G Pro Superlight in white and black. These mice is really just like it is pretty much a hallmark of competitive FPS gaming. This mouse right here, and I'm gonna pull this up closely right quick. You can see that both of these mice have custom cinema roll themed cinema roll themed grip tape on them because I thought they were a really cool addition. I got these on Amazon both for about like, I'd say it was like $8 per, but as time went on, I kind of stopped really liking the shape because, as you can tell, it's a really vertical shape when it comes to the back hump, and it leaves no space in the hands at all. And as a lot of people may know, that's not really something I particularly like in my mice, but that doesn't negate the fact that the G Pro Superlight is a beautiful mouse that is genuinely critically acclaimed in numerous places by numerous players. And for that fact, I believe I'm gonna give the G Pro Superlight another. I'm gonna give it an 8.5 because it's not for me, but it's still a good mouse. The G305, I don't like this for any reason at all. Like the mouse is want to focus on it. That's how ass it is. This mouse is automatically getting a fucking 5. I hate the egg mice. I'm not egg pilled. I hate egg-shaped mice. It's pretty much impossible to grip. There's no concave sides, no place to put your thumb. It's like a hellish thing try and grip. It's just not. I'm cutting this short. This shit is ass. 6 out of 10. I'll bump it down to a 5 because I hate looking at it. I don't want this to go on any longer. I hate this mouse. Next on the list is my transparent blue G-Wolves Hati-S Ace. Hati-S Ace, which I personally didn't really like how it felt in my hands. Maybe it's because I didn't like it because I didn't really put that many hours in, but this is mainly a purchase I made simply for the aesthetic of the transparent shell. And now that it has grip tape on it, I think I should probably take the grip tape off because it ruins the general transparent shell aesthetic by having something solid covering the holes. I'm still a really big fan of G-Wolves mice, just generally speaking. I have a Skoll Mini, which is pretty like decently used. I actually really enjoyed using it. It was one of my first general claw grip lightweight mice that I would regularly consider using. It's a really odd shape for me for some reason. Perhaps it's too small for me. I don't know what my deal is about this thing, but for that reason, I think I'm gonna give the Hati-S Ace transparent blue. This is a rough one. I'll give it a 7. The Aerox 3 wireless from Steelseries. I don't have a good opinion on this mouse at all. It's just, it was usable. Like, I wouldn't have any good reason to use this, like, at all. It's a mouse that can be used. It doesn't stand out too much in my opinion. The shell is like a dirt magnet with, you know, the usual thing with honeycomb mice. If you want a mouse that works, I recommend just grabbing this, I guess, at a Best Buy on sale. That's what I did. Give it a 6. I'm giving it a 6. It gets a 6. The Scyrox V6. I love this mouse. I love this mouse a lot. This shit is so good. I'm a very big fan of the Scyrox V8, so naturally I was very, very tempted to get this one here on launch day, and I did, and I finally broke it in. This thing is a beast for tracking. Oh my god. I was playing Marvel Rivals. I was hitting so many clips with this damn thing. It is sensational. I genuinely recommend you go to their website right now and buy one, because you absolutely will not regret it. I got it for about $70. I think that was including the dongle as well, so it's a very good deal. It's also an 8K polling dongle. It's sensational. I think this comes in around 35 grams. I don't remember what the box said. It'll probably be on screen at the introduction of this mouse. But this right here, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful mouse. If you haven't gotten it yet, go get it. Scyrox V6, 9 out of 10. And now we're on to the Skoll Mini, which is genuinely a mouse I have really fond memories of, because I had this mouse when I started really putting a lot more time and effort into trying to be somewhat competitive in FPS games. It's definitely slapped together with grip tape, because this is definitely a transition point in my aiming career where I was like, dude, I really want to take this seriously and try something. And I was looking for a black and white budget lightweight mouse, and I'm fairly sure I got this for like $30 on Amazon. In terms of claw grip usage, it's also very good. I like the shape, I like how it feels in hand. For what I needed for in the moment, I believe it was really good. I think this is the mouse that I originally hit VT Diamond on, if I recall correctly. So I do remember having an issue with the cable where the mouse would randomly disconnect, but luckily they gave me an extra cable in package with the box that came with everything else. So the SKS, I believe, this could get an 8. This could get an 8.5. This is a good mouse. This is reliable. I fuck with it. The Lethal Gaming Gear LA1. This is one of the mice I just ordered, and I got it for $30 because there was a quality control issue they didn't like, so they put the batch of these mice at half price. But I'm using it, and I really don't know what opinion to form on it. The coating originally out of the box, it was a bit grainy and a lot less smooth than the coating the other mice I have. It felt a little bit weird in hand. This might just because I'm not really used to it. I haven't broken it in. There's like a lack of hours going on with this thing, but I still see a good bit of potential in this mouse. I personally think that this was worth the $30, even with, you know, the side flex issues, because where else are you gonna get a quality mouse such as this? Granted, I haven't fully broken it in yet. I still believe that it's quality from my little time I've used it at a price like $30. I don't think you're gonna be able to do that anywhere else. For that sake, I'm gonna give it a 7.5 / to be determined until I give a full opinion about this thing after a few more hours of usage. The Viper Mini. What do I don't even have to say anything about the Viper Mini. This is one of the best shapes of mice I've ever used. Best shape, best feeling. It's just overall, just a fucking banger. Like, even though I don't really use it much anymore because I messed my wire up, I'm still considering buying the Viper Mini SE in white. Granted, it's $300. This mouse right here is a genuine game changer. Nothing I can say about this mouse won't come off as glazing because this mouse is genuinely fucking awesome. I have so much time into it, I broke the fucking cable. This mouse doesn't even stay powered on for long enough for me to actually get a session out of it. Regardless, if you want a lightweight mouse, a budget mouse, and one of the best mice that is involved in general FPS and the aiming scene, Viper Mini is where you go. I got mine for like $45 off on Amazon. One of the best mice I have ever had the pleasure of using. Viper Mini, you get a 9. You get a 9. You would have a 10 if you didn't have a broken cable. The VXE R1 Pro Max, I don't really have much to say about this. I used it for a little while because this is when I was starting the collection and I was looking for budget mice to start my collection with. And if you look a bit closer, this is another mouse that I have Hello Kitty grip tape for. I don't have that many hours put into this because I just knew it was a good budget option, very similar to the Superlight in shape, and it seemed like something I'd like to have in my collection because I like mice with similar shapes and specifications at the Superlight. Man, I really don't have an opinion on this mouse at all. I used it for a little bit and it was okay. So for that, I will give the R1 Pro Max an 8. I'll give it a 7 if it was not budget at all. And last but not least, the OP1. This is gonna be a rough one. If you don't have a bungee, don't use the OP1. As you know, I play low sends. I play between 50 and 70 centimeters, meaning there's gonna be a lot of flicking moving around. As you can see, the cable curls up, and sometimes it goes under my mouse when aiming. If you're one of those people like me who likes playing low sends, get a bungee. Get a bungee. It will save you. I need to get a bungee for this mouse. Regardless, I'm not gonna use my negative experience with it so far to cloud the general quality of the mouse. The mouse itself is great. Beautiful shape for tracking. Love this mouse. I only really bought it because I knew I missed the hype train and I wanted to try something that I knew was already going to be good. I originally had a video for this mouse, but I completely scrapped it because what am I meant to add to the topic that's already been beat in the dirt over and over and over and over? It's like, there's nothing new I can add to this conversation. So I figured I'd just scrap the video and go ahead and make this one. Beautiful claw mouse, beautiful customization, many things you can do with it. Feels great in hand, feels great to play games with. Scyrox, not the Scyrox V8, Jesus Christ. I'm gonna give the OP1 an 8.5. I think that might be the most base take I've had on this channel. OP1, 8.5. Hey y'all. I know it's been a good little while since y'all have heard from me. I just have not had the energy in my soul to actually get up and produce a full form insanely long video, but now I have. It's done now after scrapping like 3 or 4 different ideas. We're back, and what you saw earlier was a video from the new camera. I'm gonna start using my phone as my main 4K camera because I just figured I already have it. It's there, why not use it? So yeah, we're back on the old webcam camera, but this is not going to be what I do forever. I'm usually use my phone or possibly buy a new camera, who knows. And also on top of that, thank y'all for 300 subscribers. I appreciate it a lot. I apologize for such a big hiatus in between videos. I've been living life as one does. Exam season is around, semester's over, it's December. Merry early Christmas, ha ha ha. But yeah, thank y'all. Like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and yeah, thank you.